Today is January 29, 2026. We live in a time of intense debate. Immigration national security. In the United States, an agency called U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement enforces federal immigration laws. Decades ago, in the 1930s and the 1940s, Nazi Germany built a powerful state apparatus. This apparatus was used to persecute and murder millions of people. Some people today draw parallels between the actions of ICE and the history of Nazi Germany. This essay will explore those parallels carefully. It will also highlight the profound and essential differences between them. A government's power is often rooted in its laws. Changes in law can dramatically reshape society and individual rights. ICE was created in 2003. It is part of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Its mission is to enforce immigration and customs laws inside the country. In Nazi Germany, the transformation began with legal changes. Reichstag Fire Decree, February 1933. Suspended basic civil liberties. Enabling Act, March 1933. Gave Hitler the power to make laws without parliament. Nuremberg Laws, 1935. These laws institutionalized racial theories and stripped Jewish citizens of citizenship. These laws were published and enforced. They provided a legal foundation for persecution. In the United States, immigration law has evolved over time. Some laws expanded enforcement authority of agencies like ICE. IRERA broadened crimes leading to deportation and streamlined the deportation process, limiting judicial review. After 9/11, DHS consolidated agencies. Subsequent policies shifted enforcement priorities. The parallel is in the process, not the content. Legal and administrative changes can grant an agency significant new power over the lives of a specific group. Large-scale state action depends on bureaucracy, offices, officials, procedures. It turns policy into practice. The Holocaust was an administrative undertaking. The SS used meticulous records, census data, and transportation schedules. Adolf Eichmann managed logistics for deporting millions to their deaths. Bureaucratic routine made horror seem mundane. ICE also operates as a large and complex bureaucracy. Identification, tracking, arrest, detention, removal. The system relies on databases, filings, notices, and logistics. A case moves from encounter to judge to potential removal. Each step is documented and authorized. Paperwork can obscure the person, the banality of evil, efficiency over moral consequence. This is not moral equivalence, but a shared vulnerability to distance and diffusion of responsibility. The words we use to describe other people matter immensely. Language can build bridges of understanding or dig pits of division. Before violence, there was a war of words. Nazi propaganda relentlessly dehumanized its targets. Jews, Roma, and others were cast as alien, subhuman, dangerous, vermin, parasites, a disease. Such language paved the way for acceptance and participation in persecution. In the United States, debates sometimes use harsh, dehumanizing language. Terms like illegals or aliens define people solely by legal status. Some describe migrants as an invasion or an infestation. This frames individuals not as people with hopes and families, but as a monolithic threat. The parallel lies in function. Words create an us versus them. We must reject language that strips humanity. Using precise, respectful language is not mere correctness. It affirms human dignity. Learning from the past means guarding a humane public square. Detention centers and camps invite comparison. Nazi Germany built a vast network. Forced labor, transit, and extermination camps. Extermination camps were designed for industrial-scale murder. Other camps used starvation, disease, and brutal labor as methods of killing. ICE operates several hundred civil detention facilities. They hold non-citizens in removal proceedings or awaiting deportation. Conditions have drawn serious criticism. Overcrowding, inadequate medical care, poor sanitation, and abuse allegations. Family separations in 2018 caused widespread outrage and trauma. The difference in purpose is absolute. Genocide versus civil detention. Detention here operates within a legal framework and some oversight. People are processed, not killed. Equating ICE detention with Auschwitz misuses history. Yet any deprivation of liberty is traumatic and demands the highest scrutiny, transparency, and humane standards. While we can identify functional parallels, the differences are profound. intent, scale, and system. The Nazi regime pursued world conquest and the genocide of entire peoples, including 6 million Jews and millions of others. This was an explicit, state-planned project of extermination. Nazi Germany was totalitarian. The United States is a constitutional democracy. Power is separated. Courts, press, and elections provide checks and accountability. Actions of ICE face scrutiny from journalists, lawyers, judges, and citizens. Historical contexts differ entirely. Post-war collapse versus a stable democracy debating immigration. However fierce and harsh, these debates occur within mechanisms for self-correction. Ignoring differences in intent, system, and context distorts both past and present. It risks minimizing the Holocaust and misdiagnosing challenges to American democracy. In conclusion, this comparison is complex and sensitive. There are no simple equations. ICE is not genocidal. The United States is not totalitarian. Differences in scale, intent, and system are fundamental. Yet expansion of power through law, impersonal bureaucracy, and dehumanizing language are warning signs. Vigilance over public discourse is essential. Reject metaphors that strip humanity. Scrutinize laws. A law is not just because it exists. Demand transparency and accountability, especially where human lives are controlled. Strong oversight by courts, press, and civil society guards against harm. Conditions in detention reflect our values. They must meet basic human decency. Democracy requires active, informed participation and law as a shield for rights. By studying failures and abuses, we can better defend institutions and honor the dignity every person deserves.